let's go to our Google Classroom. We will be having a 1-hour tutorial class. Okay. So their answer ready. Okay, good. Present my screen. Okay, and I'll start the recording. So on Monday, we have covered another chapter, correct? Let me hide this question. Okay, this is your question, yeah. The first question gives you case study. For system analysis and design, you should be expecting a case study or scenario being given to you, because here you need to show that you understand certain concepts, theories by giving your answer, which is based on the given case study. Okay, let's go through the given scenario here. We have Computer Science Society, and they have exams for their members, and then held every 6 months, and then they have 300,000 students in 500 centers in 80 different countries. So this one is a global, right? Computer Science Society. How do they implement the exam currently, meaning this is a current system? They need to collect the answer booklet, right, from different centers around the world and sent by courier, or they courier it to their HQ in New York. Oh, I can imagine this one involves lots of hard copies, yeah, answer booklet hard copies, and in HQ, in their head office, the booklets again will be selected and sent, or not market, sent to different markets. So here they involve the head office people to delegate the marking to different markers, and the markers will mark the answer booklet, and after that they need to send it back to the head office. Wow. I can see that the courier charges is quite expensive here. And afterwards, in the head office, they will check the booklet and they will enter the marks into the system. So definitely there's a problem with the system, this traditional system. What is the problem? The problem would be the existing system itself. Now, Computer Science Society, they are proposing a new system. Yeah, it's this is what I mentioned just now. High cost of operation. Okay, high cost of operation, yes, definitely. And long time taken to announce the result. These are the two reasons, I believe, to reduce the cost and also for better performance. Okay, it takes long time to announce the results. So when they need to announce the results, it is for their members, right? So if the members they are not satisfied with the long wait, then it affects the service. So I can see that from this part, the reason of the proposed system request would be not only the for better performance of the system, it also include the improved service for the members, for their members. So the name of the proposed system is OMS. Okay, OMS. In the new system, I see. The answer booklet will still be collected from different centers around the world. However, when it reaches the head office, they will scan all the answer booklet. Here, they use the word scanner. So I believe in terms of visibility, they need money to buy scanners, correct? Not the typical flatbed scanner that you learn in Intro to IT. There are various types of scanners, right? I believe they need the commercial scanners that help to scan a large number of booklets in one go. I can see something is needed here in terms of technical and also economical, right? And then Marcus will then get the access. So this time it will be online marking. Access to the digital documents for online marking. Here I can see some for the past 1 year, this is what I experienced. Online marking is quite difficult. Okay, so I believe this will affect the what was it already? Economic, technical, social, operational. Okay, so let's start with the first one. What is meant by technical feasibility? Let's see. I think this one it goes to you, Farah.
Yeah, me.
So can you summarize what does a technical feasibility means?
Um, it is to specify the hardware and software of the system. I think.
The
Is that
requirements,
ah
okay? The requirements are the technical requirements that includes hardware requirements, software requirement, as well as human. Human there means what? The
the
employee, right?
yes, the employee, yeah.
The staff in head office, do they know how to operate the scanners? And then we also look at what technical feasibility, whether we have people to do maintenance of what they need for both hardware and software.
Yeah.
Okay. Now B. B is, let me.
Me also.
You also,
Yeah.
So B is describe the two technical issues that need to be considered. Last night I think I sent you something, right? You
Ah,
need you need to refer to chapter 2 issues to be addressed. Yes, correct. You need to consider
explain.
in terms of data inputs, in terms of outputs. Can you go and get your chapter 2?
Okay.
Mm-mm. It's under technical feasibility issues to be addressed. You need to give the description
Oh,
which
okay,
is
okay.
related to OMS. And
Okay.
coincidentally, the examples are related to our tutorial. Okay, so
Ah,
data inputs. Yeah, very good. For data inputs, in terms of technical feasibility, we need to look at whether we are capable of entering a large number of inputs. Here we're talking about the exam marks. Okay, exam marks. If I check the scenario, one time examination, they get around 300,000 students in these 80 different countries, 500 centers. So imagine need to enter the marks for 300 students, large number of input. And as for the output, the ability to produce certain output, in this case, yes, correct, the exam results. So these are the technical feasibility. Let me see. Previously, by using the current system, it takes a much longer time due to the courier, right? But then for the proposed system, as long as the booklets have been scanned, the markers will be doing the mark entry online. So, yes, correct. Your answer for data inputs and also the outputs are relevant. Okay, coincidentally, it's directly from the notes. Okay, thank you, Farah. Next, CC. Briefly explain what is meant by operational and social feasibility and describe what would be the two operational or social feasibility issues if we want to consider whether OMS is feasible to be developed or not, meaning we have yet to perform detailed investigation, we have yet to do system design, we are still in the preliminary investigation in the system planning phase, the first phase of SDLC. We want to know whether it's feasible in terms of operational or social feasibility. I believe this one goes to Kelvin. Kelvin, can you summarize what does operational feasibility means?
Sorry. Uh, Operational feasibility is how the system uses its advantages to identify uses the advantages to uh, satisfy the requirement needed to develop the system.
In fact, you can get this from your notes. Can you refer to your notes? What is meant by operational and social feasibility?
Operational and social feasibility. Assesses whether the project can operate in existing social operation and operational structure of organization.
Yes, correct. And
identify additional. I didn't fill in.
Additional cost.
Additional costs that may be incurred or new benefits.
So additional costs, perhaps if is there any cost for staff retraining, or do we have redundant staff after the OMS system is implemented later and so on? Okay, so by understanding what it means by operational and social feasibility, then you go to the next question. You need to describe what are the issues when we get OMS in our picture. So your answer for D is incorrect, yeah, Kelvin?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I give you a
Oh,
hint
oh,
from online marking. What will, in terms of social feasibility or operational feasibility, is there any issue at all regarding the online marking?
uh, the language barrier. There might be
Language barrier, not so much on language barrier.
yes.
Let me give you a scenario. Yeah, imagine you are the marker. You need to log in into the system, and then you click one of the answer booklets, and then you need to go through the answer page, and one answer booklet, it may be consisting of say minimum 5 to 10 pages. You need to read all. Okay, and then remember there's a deadline for the marking, deadline to release the result. So imagine one marker, how many students? 300,000 students, right? Depending on the number of markers. So if one marker needs to do like 100 answer booklet to be marked within 3 days. Can you imagine that? Online marking, to do everything online?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of issue that will, the impact on this to the markers?
Uh, time consuming, right? And time consuming, very tiring,
Mm-hmm.
not efficient.
So yeah, correct. The markers could potentially spend a long time looking at the screen. Yeah. So that is what we call as. Let me put in the chat box. Okay, health and safety issues arising from online marking. Okay. Any more answer? Like previously, let me see, the markers, okay, they mark on the answer booklet. Now they are given the access, mean login into the system, and then they access the digital documents of the answer booklet to do marking, where they need to know where to enter the marks and so on. Okay, so what kind of say operational issue here?
Uh, what kind of operational issue?
Skills
Yeah, you can add on.
like the marker have to know the computer skills to
Very
mark.
good. Yes, yes, yes. That is the first time for lecturers here, even in Thai, you see, we need to like standardize. How do we do our marking? Yeah. Can we just uh, okay, put a tick there, but then it's very difficult to put a tick. Normally, we need to put an X, select which part is how many marks, which part is how many marks. And then after that, we get to purchase our own tablet, okay, to do our marking. Um, then different course coordinator say that, oh, we do marking like this, no need to put anything in the answer, but then just fill up the marks a column and so on. So this is a challenge as well. So let me put that in the chat box. Okay, this is another issue, the software skill levels of the markers. So when we want to say develop a new information system, because of what problem in this case? The problem of let me go back to the question. the problem of high cost of operation and long time taken to announce the result. They want to solve this problem, but then before they can proceed, they need to know, is it technically feasible? Is it operationally feasible? How about my marker? Are they will they be able to get used to the online marking as soon as possible? So from the online marking, it's the health and safety issues of the online markers as well as the software skill levels. Okay, so you put these two into the answer, Kelvin. And then let's proceed to the next one, E. This time it's about cost and benefit. List 3 costs, 3 benefits when we assess the economic feasibility of the OMS. So this one, I believe, goes to Noel.
Yeah.
What's your answer? Cost, you put there software cost. Okay, I agree, software cost. Next, training cost. Yeah, we need the training cost for both examiners and markers. For markers, especially training cost for the markers. Perhaps we also need training costs for the staff at the head office, right? Scanning of the booklet and uploading it to the system. Yeah, the software cost, training costs. What else? Software maintenance cost. Yeah. Here we're talking about the OMS. Okay, the OMS we need to maintain every year. And then list of benefits, reduce courier costs are very good. Yes, I did mention when we go through the question just now, the case study. And faster response. You can make it more specific, Noel. Perhaps you can add in faster response means speedier or no, faster processing of the answer scripts, correct? Because less spend time with the courier. Because so faster response, you need to be more specific. Or if your faster response is referring to the announcement of the result, then you put the announcement of the result. So Noel, I think you need to make it a little more specific for the faster response. In what aspect that you put the faster response there? In what point of view, faster response? The processing or the result?
The whole operation.
Then put it in.
Okay.
And then improve markers morale. Yeah, I can accept this. This one is in fact improves markers morale. It is intangible benefit because we cannot say our markers morale is improved by 100 ringgit. We cannot say that, so it's an intangible benefit. But I don't think it's the markers, Noel. Because if you look at the previous question, they're the one who's having health issue. They need to attend training. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to remove that answer. Remove that answer. Perhaps what's the benefit here in terms of intangible benefit? How about improve enhance image, the company, improve company image. In this case, the CCS improve. It can improve CCS image because if now they are able to do their exam online, produce faster results. So I believe more students will take exam with them. Image. Okay, and for faster response, can you add in over there also?
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Question E, the question didn't mention whether you need to give tangible, intangible cost and also tangible, intangible benefit. So here I will accept any type of tangible or intangible costs and benefits. So we're done with question E, and the next question is, oops, I think I mentioned the reason already earlier on when I go through the question. The reasons for system requests. Let me see. Improve performance. Improve performance. Yes, correct. In announcing the result. This is correct. Provide quality information. Quality information? What kind of quality information?
Like less mistake
Less mistake.
by the markers.
Online marking banyak mistake gitu. Okay. In this case study, instead of quality information, let's go for better service, improve service, because the students now can like get their results faster. That's why for this type of question, you really need to understand the given storyline, and then you refer to your notes, like reason for system requests. We have directive from top management, we have quality information, we have better performance, we have improved service, we have reduced costs. Okay, so from the various reason for system request, then you need to look at for CCS, they want to propose OMS, which one would be potential reason. So over there, I agree with your answers. And I would like to add one more, Noel, because if you see here, ada clue sudah. Ada clue, right?
No.
So it should be what? There's one more reason for this one in our notes.
The answer.
Yeah, in the...
Oh, yeah, I already changed.
Ada sudah. Yes. So over here, what you can do is from our notes, I believe this one, let me add in better performance, and then you give the explanation, and then this one is improve service. Okay, and then this one is reduce cost. You give the point and then you explain. When you explain, make sure it is referring back to the case study. Overall company cost, you need to go back to the question here. Okay, to reduce the high due to the high cost of the present system operation. And then for the performance, you can mention this. Okay. Service would be, then the students will be able to get their result much more faster compared to the current system. You need to be very clear about this. Otherwise, you won't be able to get a full mark. Okay. operational cost is only referring to operating the current system. Okay, to operate the current system.
Oh, so
Because if you look here, they want to propose the OMS because of this, of the present system on how they conduct the exam. It's not the overall company operational cost, just the cost of operation of the system.
oh, okay.
Here, the customers would be the students, yeah. For example, they get the result faster.
Oh, okay.
They get the result faster. Okay, let's continue to the next one. Okay, question number 2. There are 3 more questions. Supermarket. Okay, this time it's a supermarket. Okay, they want to implement a new point of sale system. Okay, for its new, they have a new premise. Okay, so they want to implement a new point of sale system. Three tangible benefits. This time it is mentioned clearly. You need to mention 3 tangible benefits of using this system from the point view of the supermarket, means from the firm itself. Okay, let me see. This one goes to Farah. Can you explain? It's too simple there.
Oh, okay. Wait. So the benefits for using the system, it is to improve the productivity of the employee to use like the new POS system, right?
Mm,
And then
improve productivity.
Ah.
I think you can combine number 1 and number 3. Improve productivity means you can get lesser staff, okay, to do that particular work in a period of time. So you can combine 1 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Even though the number of staff is reduced, okay, the work done is still done efficiently. Okay.
So like this.
Mm, improve productivity, which with lesser number of staff. Okay, lesser number of staff. With lesser number of staff. Here, which staff are you referring to, Farah?
The one. I think the one who used the POS system.
Very good. So here, the number of staff required at the checkout points are correct. At the cashier, less number of staff required at the checkout point. Yeah, correct. And then another, reduce operational costs. In terms of what? Can you give example?
Operational costs. Like.
You mentioned lesser number of staff, right? So
Sorry.
meaning,
Yeah.
number 1, you mentioned lesser number of staff.
Yeah.
So there's no need for them to pay additional staff salary.
Yeah.
So you can add that one. You need to give example. If you just put the reduce operational cost, then it's too general.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
So if like what like the hard copy one and all the like this one new post system like can directly store to the system, so it
Here,
will reduce.
the keyword here is a new POS system, point of sale system, right? It means they have been using another point of sale system. So it's not about
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
the apa tu pepper usage. No, not about that. This is they want a new point of sale system. So we believe that the new point of sale system with better feature. Okay, better feature that the staff working at the counter, they can perform their work efficiently, and then that's why they can reduce the number of staff. Reduce the number of staff, then they reduce the salary that they need to pay. Correct. So you can put that as example, or say since the you also mentioned improve productivity, right, with less number of staff, then they can reduce the number of checkout counters. Do you agree? Because you mentioned they
Oh,
improve productivity. They can, like, instead of 10 counters, now they can reduce it to only six. Six counters, only six staff. Improve productivity. They reduce the staff salary. They reduce the number of checkout counters as well. Agree?
agree.
Yeah. So you can add there one more. Reduce the number of checkout counters. No.
uh,
Still in number 2.
oh, okay.
Staff salary and number of checkout counter inside the bracket. Staff
Oh,
salary and number of checkout counter. Mhm.
check out counter.
Since I use checkout counter, uh, then you can change number 1 yang cashier tu kan, you change to checkout counter juga lah.
Oh, check out. Oh,
Ada cashier because cashier is a person kan.
yeah.
Checkout counter. Okay, good. So you need one more. This is very obvious, Farah. Tangible benefit. You look at your notes. This is very obvious.
To reduce mistake.
Increase in sales.
Oh, increase. Oh, yeah, increase sell revenue.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. You can do checkout much more faster. Okay, faster checkouts. So will lead to increase in sales. Okay, increase in sales.
increase in sales.
Increase in sales because the staff they have improved productivity. Improved productivity means they can do faster checkout. Faster
Ah,
checkout, they serve more customers. Serve more customer, increase in sales.
okay, makes sense. Yeah,
Makes sense, huh?
yeah.
So this is what essay is all about. Your answer should make sense, should be logic, but your keywords, your key points should come from your notes, like reduce costs, increase sales, and then your explanation you need to justify again based on the given scenario. In this case, our scenario is a very short scenario. A supermarket is planning to implement a new point of sale system, which it is moving to. Means when they're going to move, instead of setting up 10 counters, just like what they have in their old premise, then they reduce it to only 6 counters. Yeah. Okay, B is, let me see, B. List, okay, this time, same thing, tangible benefits, but for customers. Okay, for customers this time, tangible benefits for customer. Let's see, Kelvin.
The customer saves more time when purchasing because It's faster to do using point of sale.
I would rephrase that as a shorter queuing time.
Okay.
So when it is a faster checkout, then the queue is shorter. If I am the customer, I will be very happy if the queue is short. Okay, shorter queuing time. And then next,
More payment option.
for customer, can you give example?
You can use
Nowadays, what is getting more popular because of this COVID-19?
online
No, this is supermarket.
or supermarket order.
More payment option kan?
Can
Now,
use
due to COVID, we are encouraged to pay cashless. Correct.
use
So you can give example, more payment option, for example, e-payment, e-payment or e-wallets. You all agree, yeah? Farah and Noel, e-wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you all do shopping for your family?
Online lah.
Online. How about groceries?
Oh, groceries.
I think
Not you.
same also.
No.
Use the cash.
Oh, you mean the e-wallet pay at the grocery store like that? Kah?
Yeah. Do you do any groceries shopping
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
supermarket?
Yeah, we
So have you all take advantage of the e-wallet thing?
Rarely.
Okay, but then not all the supermarket they have this e-wallet lah. I think now getting popular would be Boost, apa lagi here in KL. I believe it's Touch and Go lah, the e-wallet. GrabPay pun boleh, GrabPay. And for those big retail store, they accept the Samsung Pay, Alipay, and so on. So this is my assumption now. A new point of sale system. So we should assume why is it improving the productivity of the staff? Because for this new payment option, what do the cashier need to do? They just need to scan the what do you call that, the QR code that the customer display on their phone, right? Say for example Boost, they just need to scan that. Okay, so more payment option for e-wallet. That's why they need a new point of sale system. Okay, one more benefit. Are you sure that is for customer, Kelvin? Customer, it's not a self-service checkout. It's not mentioned in the question.
What's that other benefit?
Any other benefit for the customer?
What?
If refund.
Louder.
Refund option.
Refund option. Can you explain?
Like if the
Do you think refund we can do refund at the point of purchase, because our question is on point of sale system?
oh yeah.
Tidak kan?
No. Oh yeah.
Farah, any other benefit for customer?
You can say better security. Oh no.
Security. This one is for customer.
Yeah, customer security. No. What other thing for yourself? I don't know. Maybe I just say more convenient to get refund. Maybe no. Because the data
Because
says
it's a point of sale system. We don't go to the point of to the checkout counter to get refund. Normally we go to where the customer service department. It's not relevant to the point of sale system.
I thought
If
I thought the point of sale got record all the transactions, so easier to get refund. Okay.
That will be another department, not at the checkout counter. Because we don't go there for refund, right? We go there to pay what we purchase.
if membership
Yeah, Noel?
membership discount.
Membership discount. Oh, we can make that assumption as well, right? A new point of sale system that incorporate a membership function. Yes. So, what kind of benefit they get?
Discount points.
Yes.
Maybe points.
Yeah. They accumulate point. Yeah, points.
Don't know how it benefits. Because you can just assume. The point of sale got the loyalty system. Like the more they purchase in one place, the more coupon maybe. Like that.
Here we just make it let me see, because we don't know what kind of membership. We just assume that it's a new point of sale system with new membership rewards, for example, accumulation of points which they can redeem later, something like that. Entitled for discount. Not excess, entitled. Okay. Let me do some Google. For system demo. I don't want demo. Point of sale system example. Okay, it is the spot where customer make the payment for goods or services. Definitely not to get refund. Okay, where enable the transaction between the customer and the company. Okay, practical is in few more minutes. Okay, let me scroll down.
Miss,
Mm-hmm.
before post system, what?
Sorry?
Before post system, we use what?
What?
Cashier don't have membership officer. Because cashier, the old system don't have membership one. Maybe
Yeah,
need
old system don't have any membership.
Yeah. I want to confirm this. Let me see. What should I? Post system feature. Let's go for the feature. Features. Just want to confirm our that the key features. The various payment option is definitely correct lah. Ada. So we assume that the new point of sale system includes e-wallet payment option and also loyalty program. Confirm loyalty program. Yes. That's what I want to find. Okay. So let's go back to here. So the new point of sale system, when you put your answer, you can like with the new point of sale system, there will be new payment options, for example, through e-wallet, and what was it? And loyalty programs. So this is our assumption. So for your assessment, if you are given this type of scenario, and then you are not sure what should you put in your in your explanation, then assuming that it is based on the examiner description, the lecturer marking description. If I can see that your explanation is based on a logic, makes sense assumption like this, a new point of sale system with loyalty program, and also e-wallet payment option, I will definitely accept your answer. Okay. And the last question is, I mentioned this already. Non-functional requirements of IS is in fact covered in chapter 3. I did mention this last week, but I forgot all about it when it comes to the tutorial. Non-functional requirements, we will revisit this part next week lah. Yeah, Noel?
Oh, okay.
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 We haven't covered this one. So I believe you are done with the tutorial already lah. So I'll meet you all at 3 o'clock. We go for a short break before our practical. I see you in the next meet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. I'll start with marking your attendance first. Okay. It's still 3 o'clock, so I cannot take the attendance. I guess I need to wait after 3 p.m. 1 minute. Okay, let me get back. So far, let me see. Okay, so I can close this. Don't save. Okay, for the assignment. Okay, before that, let's look at our course plan. So week 2, practical, I will do briefing on the organization background, which is down here. Your title would be, where is it? The ticketing system, the bus ticketing system. So in that case, then I can type here, bus ticketing system. But later you need to confirm me the name of the name of the company lah. Okay, let me set this. So for week 2, I will only give marks for your in-class work lah, means degree of completion. Okay, let's go back to the week 2 deliverable. Okay, last week you have formed your groups. Okay, and then you already selected your title. So for this week, this is what you need to show to me. Now the time is 3 o'clock. So 3:30. Okay, 3:30. Then you need to show me your in-class work lah for me to check. Remember that starting from let me week 3, week 4 onwards, okay, and the deliverable will be more than 2 lah, because you need to get marks for the presentation, okay, content of the presentation, and then how you present with the Q&A, as well as the in-class work. So three things. First, I need to do briefing for the following week, and then I think better next week you start with the presentation. You present the week 2, which you will discuss today. Okay, you do presentation first, and then after that I do briefing for a next week presentation, and I give you all time to do the in-class work to show me whether you understand what you need to present next week or not. So 3 things. I need to remember this presentation first. But then for this week, there's only one. Okay, only the in-class work. That's it. For week 14, there's no in-class work, just left with the presentation. Okay. Now, today there is no presentation, and then briefing. Okay, briefing on the case study organization. So what you need to do is, I think I've already prepared something. Let me see. For presentation next week, then you can make use of the Google slide. You can change the theme, make it more interesting. This one counts as your marks of presentation. For the in-class work, today, these are the things that you need to work with. So I think, let me see. I put Yeah, correct. Students can edit files. So you can go into this document, okay, and then add in the necessary info, okay, for me to comment lah. Right. So what do you need to present next week would be the organization chart. This one should be a new organization chart. Okay, for the bus company. So you need to confirm with me today what is the name of the bus company. It can be a fictitious organization, but you still need to tell me your the actual bus company that you are referring to. Okay. Okay, give a new organization, the new organization a fictitious name, and then your organization structure. Organization structure is a chart, yeah. The CEO perhaps at the top, followed by the managers according to the departments or divisions. Minimum 2 levels means top and the top management and also the middle management. Okay. And you must, it's raining heavily here. Names of personnel not required. You are not allowed to get it directly from any online sources. You need to change it accordingly because this is a fictitious bus company. Next, current system use. So based on your chart, your organization structure, you need to list any 4 system by functional areas. So for a bus company, you can decide what are the functional areas that you need to add in. So you can refer to your notes. Perhaps you need the marketing functional areas, sales functional areas, IT functional areas. So list any 4 system, okay, and then one of the functional areas must be the one that will be using your bus ticketing system. So which department will be using the bus ticketing system? Okay, so the current system use and the system function. So here you need to describe 4 main functions and features for the bus ticketing system. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's what you need to do now. So since there's no presentation, I think I can give you extra time. Okay, 30 minutes. And then we meet again. 30 minutes. How long do you need? Okay. Just let me know once you're ready lah.
Okay.
Just put in the chat box that you're ready. Then I can start the recording of the in-class work lah. Okay, so I'll meet you all in 30 minutes time.
Okay.
You refer to the week 2 and then you put your discussion in the Google Documents.
Okay. Miss.
Yes. Is it done?
Yeah, I think it's done.
Okay. I think I can record this one. Okay, let me open your. Okay. So your fictitious bus company is Speed Bus, all right. Organizational structure, so you have GM, human resource. Okay, here I want you to confirm to me, all right. Are these functional areas appropriate for a bus company? Okay, for speed bus. So for me to know whether it's appropriate or not, I will take a look at the introduction. Okay, at the introduction, bus transportation company in KK provide transportational is here you didn't mention to every citizen or only within KK district. So
Yeah.
is it in KK only?
Yeah.
In KK only do we need ticket?
Uh, okay.
I think we, maybe I think we need. I forgot already how to use bus.
Yeah, because nowadays either you drive or you take Grab, correct?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Same like me, like I never take bus except for when I go to our main campus. When I went to main campus, then I will be taking the bus, okay, the 1 ringgit bus, the rapid KL bus, take the LRT, commuter, everything. But then when go back to KK, and long time already I didn't take bus. But then for long distance destination, you do need to buy tickets. Okay, you do need to
Oh,
buy tickets. Okay, that's why you have the bus ticketing system. Okay, your title is bus ticketing system. Now, I did some Google here. I found this Bintang Jaya Express. This is not so much of information, but then you can still refer to their ticket booking, right? How they explain themselves. Let me see about us anything. So from the explanation, then I will know how big is this company. So if it's a big company, then I believe they need more functional areas. Okay, so because just now I want to confirm whether all these are appropriate or not for speed bus. So I need to see your story here. Okay, what else? The how many buses? Where's the destination and so on. Okay, what else? And then also take a look at this one, Express Bus Malaysia. Here I noticed that this is something like a Trivago, but then it's meant for bus. Okay, it's meant for bus. So yeah, it's everything is here. Okay, everything is here, and then help you to search for bus. But then I don't think this is your case study scenario for speed bus. You're not doing something like a Trivago thing. You are more to like, okay, this is a bus company, and then you are going to develop a bus ticketing system for them. So you in your story, okay, your introduction, you need to tell me whether you are a speed bus. Are they selling their tickets manually at the counter, or do they already have this ticketing system? So if your case study is Speedbus is a small company, and then there's only 4 functional areas, and one of the functional areas is the sales. So the sales people, they have their sales counter to sell the bus ticket manually, and you step in, okay, as their IT department to develop the ticketing system for a Speedbus. So if that is your story, then your bus ticketing system, perhaps you want to do it online. So allow the bus passenger to buy the tickets online from Speedbus. So this is where I want to listen to your story. Okay, let me see. Where's my mouse? This is another one, Sipitang Express. However, not much of info, but I noticed that Sipitang Express, I believe they have hired web developer to develop this online ticketing system for them. They have this bus route web. The passenger will need to purchase the bus, right? And then this is their story. Okay, and then what I like about this Sipitang Express is that they have this FAQ, because you don't have any like experience in relating to bus company. Perhaps you never taken any bus, or maybe long time ago when you were small, you took a bus from KK to Tawau, for example. But then that time you're not the one in charge of buying the ticket. So anything about ticket related FAQ, all this, if you remember your business rule for your database management assignment, your database, I believe you need to come up with business rules, right? So I hope you can make use of what you already have, okay? Make it easier, and then we try to see whether it can fit in for our SID assignment. Okay, so just to get you started lah. So I next week when you present, hopefully you can improve on this part and make sure it tallies. Okay, it tallies. And then here, a current system use, I already mentioned that one of the system must be the system that you have assigned, but I don't see any bus ticketing system here. Okay, so the bus ticketing system will be used in which department? This one ka, this one ka, this one, this one, this one. Instead of you put it as manager, just put it as human resource, accounting, or sales tak ada. So kalau ticketing, which functional area is it? Marketing or sales?
Sales.
What do you think? Sales. Then you should add in sales here, kan?
Oh.
Remove the name manager here, because we are referring to the available functional areas. Sini, the divisions or departments. So meaning departments is the functional areas, the department. No need to put the manager lah. Okay, no need to put the manager. Yeah, you need HR, you need accounting, perhaps you need sales, okay, and IT. Assuming that you three of you are in the IT department of Speedbus, and you are going to develop the bus ticketing system for Speedbus, and you can remove this. Do you all agree? Or you have
only
other
4
ideas? Sorry?
only 4, not 5.
Tunggu, 5. Ada 5 kah?
No requirement on there.
Tiada. Minimum 2 levels. Minimum 2 levels would be top, and this is first, second. Okay, 1 level, 2 levels.
Oh, that's what it means. Oh, okay.
2 levels. 1 and 2. The top management and the middle management. Okay. What else? So depending on the departments that you have here, make sure the current system use should also be by functional areas. So you list by functional areas. So functional areas can be this by departments. So departments also known as functional area. So must tally with what you have here lah. Okay, so for example, HR department, they use HRIS. Normally we call it as Human Resource Information System, HRIS.
From the lecture note, you get like that.
HRS sajalah. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you just need to list out by functional areas. Okay, and then you need to add in the bus ticketing system here, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So if you remove engineering, so this one also don't have. And then for IT department, any system that they will use?
Maintenance count.
Maintenance. What kind of maintenance system is that? What would be their data entry and what kind of output do they get?
They just
Maybe
just-
like
mm,
wait, I confused.
This one you really need to sit together and then discuss what are the departments or functional areas you want a speed bus to have. This is a fictitious organization. Definitely you need to do some kind of thinking lah. Okay, and then according to the departments that you have here, you list out the current system by department, human resource, then human resource system, for example, yeah. And then for the system function, it's already mentioned that you only need to describe for the system saja, the bus ticketing, itu saja. The rest no need. Okay, already mentioned. The rest of the system mentioned in this current system use, no need to describe the four main functions, okay, or four main feature. So under here system function, it should be bus ticketing system and then function 1, what, function 2, what, function 3, what, and so on.
Okay,
So
okay.
in this case, you need to research on the available bus ticketing system. So for your case, what would you like? Is it something like a point of sale system where speed bus, you get the speed bus sales, what do you call that, clerk at the counter? So meaning it's still like a face-to-face purchase of the ticket, or you want to make it online. But then if you want to make it simpler, you just treat it like a standalone point of sale system. So bus ticketing system is a standalone transaction processing system. So you're assuming that the bus passenger will go to speed bus, purchase the ticket from the counter. So more or less like your bus ticketing system is a POS.
Yeah.
So you decide on the scope of your case study lah. Make sure you can how to say come up with something that makes sense. So is it clear now what you need to present for next week?
we just need to correct this thing.
Yeah. This is your in-class work. So I will not be giving you 5 marks here, only 4 marks since you didn't include the bus ticketing system. So it's kind of incomplete. Mana sudah? Almost complete lah. I give you 4 marks lah for today. If you complete means you already include the bus ticketing.
So can bus ticketing system be included in the IT department? The department do bus ticketing system.
Yeah, since
I
it's
thought you want to put it in sales. Because
Sales
it's a point of sale system to keep
Sales-
track of the selling of the ticket.
can do marketing system also, right? It can be
Marketing.
marketing department we can change one to marketing department, and then they do the sales. No, they do the
If you cannot list out the system used by the IT department, then you can remove IT, add in one more new department where you can list out the current system here, like say for example marketing system. But I really hope you won't make it very general marketing system like that. Perhaps it's yeah, marketing system, marketing information system.
so still can keep IT department and then do other
You
system.
can keep IT department, however, the current system used, you only need to name 4 only, right?
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah, you can keep the IT department there if you want to still get the story that you are working for Speedbus as the IT staff for Speedbus, but who will be developing the bus ticketing system? Is that what you have in mind?
Yeah, that's why I like the IT manager just do the online website for the ticketing system like that.
The IT department will be involved in the software development, but then they are not the user of that system.
So
If you see here,
they're
current
not
system use means who is the user? Which
so
department?
they're not responsible for the sales. They just
No.
okay. They just
But
maintain
you
the
can
website,
remain the
the software.
IT department here, so altogether make it 5, and the other 4 departments, make sure you list out the current system that they use.
Okay.
Paham already, kan?
Alright.
And then here, make sure one of it is the bus ticketing system. And then in system function, you explain 4 feature for the bus ticketing system. So you need to
only choose
really,
one. Only choose one system and then explain. Or we need to choose 4 system and then explain.
No.
We only
The question say, briefly describe only for the system assigned to you, which is for bus ticketing system saja. The rest of the system mentioned in the current system use no need to be explained. Tak payah.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Understand already.
Itulah I was waiting. Why there's no changes? They didn't change. Where's the bus ticketing? Okay. I was waiting for you all to do the correction. Otherwise, you can get 5 marks today.
We didn't understand
Oh,
properly.
tidak faham. It's clear. I think it's clear already. Describe for the system assigned to you, which is bus ticketing system. Means the bus ticketing system should be here. See, one of the systems selected must be the system that you have been assigned. Sini, bus ticketing system mesti ada di sini. Mesti ada.
We didn't comprehend properly.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, yeah. Okay. But then this is only our first week lah. Okay. The time now is almost 1 minute to 4.
So next week is the presentation.
Yeah. Next week we need to do 3 things within 1 hour. First, you present week 2 punya work, which is this one. Please use put everything in here lah. Every week you create Google slide lah. Okay, so make it as attractive as you can in point forms, and you take turns to present. Okay, so that I can give you all marks here for the presentation and Q&A. So apa lagi ya? So next week 3 o'clock start with presentation. You will present your screen, take turn to present. Make sure you can answer my Q&A. As long as it makes sense and it's based on what we have learned, and you really need to make the bus company, the ticketing system as your main research now. Present, lepas tu apa? Then I will do briefing. Briefing for what? For the following week. So in week 3, briefing for week 3. And then this one is your presentation. But I think I want you all to do presentation first before I give you briefing. And you do your in-class work. So 3 barang lah. Present, I brief, and in-class work for week 3. If there's no more question, then I think we can end our practical class.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, that's all for today. Bye.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
Miss. Thank you.